Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria, where we are currently very close to turning a profit while constructing, but we're not quite there yet. Of course, we need to continue to tick forward here, work on these iron mines and government administrations. All of that will be very beneficial for us. And we need to get some of these people put to work, absolutely. I seem to recall being at 900k peasants before. Are we jobs positive right now? That's something that I really wish that the game would tell us in some way. That's been something that I've been missing, in fact, for basically this entire time. Like, somewhere in this tooltip, I would really like to see your total number of, like, available and unavailable jobs. That would be valuable information. But I think we're at 885k right now for peasants. I think we are broadly jobs positive at this construction level. Broadly. So I suspect that the goal that I would have of currently being at like 110 for construction would probably be overkill. For the record. We seem to be doing okay. 887. I mean, it takes time. It goes in fits and starts, right? Because we only finish these up every so often. So that's definitely something to consider. Now we're working on professional army here right now. We have a 30% chance of passing through consideration, but we have no setbacks at this moment. So that's a good sign. And we'll see what happens here. Now I'm probably gold depleted in Yukon. Okay, I'm probably going to look to expand over here fairly soon. We have a stall. Okay. We're at 0 infamy right now. That's not so bad. I think we collaborate to find an expert. I'm okay with that. Now, we are in debt right now, and we should definitely pause this and get out of debt. I do not want to be paying interest, so we're going to give this another week of ticking here to build up our gold reserves. And now we resume our construction. Beautiful. So that's looking good. What are we at for GDP right now? Number 14 worldwide? That's not so bad. 7 plus 2 here. They have an alliance with Hejaz. So if we were to attack them, which we can't currently do, but if we were to attack them, we would want to do a conquer state CB. Conquer state. Here we go. So if we wanted to do that, we would face Hejaz. We should be able to beat Hejaz, right? In theory. In theory. But we'll probably avoid that for now. What do we have going on down here? Oh, now this is a good opportunity here. I definitely think we attack these guys. They're not doing so great in terms of population. Their literacy is a little bit above ours, which is nice. Now, if we do take a state, we're not going to be able to have our promoting social mobility in every state. Another option, though, that would preserve that would be to go after Egypt. For this to happen, we would absolutely need Britain to be on our side. We'd want to do... Oh, we would need to do one of these down here. It would need to be Eritrea, right? So we need to return state or just conquer. Ottoman Empire and the British Republic. Either of them would tip it to our favor. We'd definitely need to make sure that they would be on our side to do that. Alternatively, we can go to professional army and just outscale Egypt. That's the other option. For now, I think we're going to tick forward here. I would like to see this professional army get through. I think the odds on it are maybe a bit low. What is the current clout of landowners? 49%. That's definitely dropped. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And it'll drop even further from professional army if we get that through. So that's looking solid. Yeah, market access is a bit of an issue, and no flotillas. Yeah, that's to be expected. We just finished up this iron mine here. That's excellent. What is that construction efficiency? 20%? Not great. Not great at all. The tooling workshops are going to be done quite soon here, though, actually. 10% construction efficiency in Amhara due to our bureaucracy. I like it. And I want to take a quick look right now at our government administrations. We're building 2 in Amhara, and we really only need the 1. There's one here. Where's the other one at? There's one hidden in here somewhere that we do not need. Where are you at? Here. We get rid of that one. That is unnecessary. Beautiful. So that's looking good. Tooling workshops are going to be done in 34 weeks, but it's going to actually be a little bit sooner than that once these guys finish up their constructions, right? So that'll be fine. We are going to go into debt here. In fact, we already are, so we need to pause our construction for, I'm going to give it 2 week ticks, and then we'll resume our construction. And let's see what happens with professional army here. Beautiful. Now we resume our construction. And we're constructing most of the time here. Get the expert again. Oh, that's a little gross. Luckily, we've got the cash for it. That's not a big deal. Minus 11.1k. Due to industrialists no longer being happy, I guess. That was the only thing that really changed there. Or I guess maybe market access? Maybe. Regardless, it doesn't really matter all that much. This is fine. It does mean that we're going to have to spend more time not constructing. I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish up this iron mine. And then we'll pause our construction. Is I think the way that we're going to play this. So I would like to attack these guys, right? I'm quite confident that this is a good plan. So that means that we need to expel their diplomats. This will increase our infamy by 10. And that's okay. We want to conquer this state. I doubt anyone will join this. Most likely not. And we can mobilize these guys and send them right on down over here. Now, we are going to be in debt for a little bit here. We're going to let this iron mine finish, and then we'll pause our construction and get back out of this debt. Beautiful. So now we'll pause our construction, and we're going to remain in debt for a little bit here. We should do like 3 weeks, I think. I want to check in here. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to join in on this. So that looks good. To be clear, we're going to be stretched a little thin in terms of authority. Restore national militia? Okay, this is irrelevant. Look at that radicalism. No one cares. Literally no one cares. I would much rather professional army here. So we're currently at 102k gold reserves. Let's resume our construction. And that's looking good. Unrealized taxes are basically gone at this point, and that's fully expected. So we're no longer really working on government administrations here. I am actually going to mobilize these guys and send them out here. Okay, this is progress to adoption with no setbacks. That's wonderful. I'm very pleased about that one. Okay, we're at 48 here. Are we going to win right away? We might win right away here. I don't think we need conscripts. It should be reasonably fine. In theory. So we have about 6 weeks left of gold reserves at these expenditure levels. I want to take a quick look at government administration here. Yep, that looks good. Infrastructure definitely needs to be worked on. We've got 23 months on our railways here. So that's to be expected. We're at 31.6% literacy right now. That is increasing slowly. But we do need to continue to work on that. So this war breaks out, and dry docks have now been unlocked. Sure. That's additional port max level, which is interesting because of this infrastructure here. Each of these ports is giving 5 levels of infrastructure. We should probably build these first. In fact, I'm just going to max out our ports here. But not necessarily in this order. I want the tooling workshops and the paper mills. I want these to be, like, interspersed, right? So I don't want to be focusing just on these ports. I want to be spreading it out a little bit. So something like that. Cool. So this war is broken out, and now the question is, how is our battle performance going to be here? We can turn up our artillery if we need to. I doubt we need to. Yeah, we're winning this. Okay, cool. Beautiful. No problem whatsoever there. I think this war is just plain over. So that's good. Knowledge of line infantry is spreading to us. That's neat. That is absolutely neat. And we're just going to continue to push on through here. This is no problem at all. Yeah, this is fine. Hopefully we're not lost when we end this. And we will be. Okay. Actually, it's mud. Mud is exactly the same. So we're not going to get a lot of provinces captured out of it, but that's fine. Just winning the battle is a big deal. So we are currently out of cash, and we should definitely pause our construction for a moment. That dealt with nearly all of our debt there. So we're definitely going to proceed for another 2 weeks here and build up our gold reserves just a smidge. We now have professional army. Okay, cool. Not that that's going to change too much with this war. Okay, we can now resume our constructions. Beautiful. And keep in mind, our military wages are at minimum right now, too. So we're absolutely doing very, very well here. This is a very minimal cost war. So I like it. That's very solid. The real question that I have now is, how are we going to do on getting this turned around, right? We do need to get our GDP up. Conquest is a good way to do that. What do they have here for resources, anyway? Oh, they have 9 iron mines. That seems decent. Oh, hello, British Republic. So the British Republic is currently down here. Okay, that's noted. We're a protectorate of Britain. So for the moment, that's fine. But we will eventually have a problem with this, right? Definitely. We want to kind of cut them off a little bit eventually, but we know that Europe is going to be doing this. Like, here's Portugal here. Cape Colony is down here. Obviously, the scramble for Africa is going to be a thing. But we're definitely making our way through this nicely. Like, we're number 43 in the world right now. Sure. But GDP-wise, we're doing very, very well. So that's great. And getting access to more iron here is a very big deal. So we're pleased to be doing this. And yeah, Britain is going to be colonizing out over this way. They just switched over to being domineering towards us. That's interesting. They view us as a natural subject. We already are a subject, though. Oh, okay. I mean, technically we're a protectorate. Fascinating. But relations are currently amicable, and we're working on bringing those up, so that seems reasonably fine. And hey, we're positive financially now. I like it. Native uprising diplomatic play down somewhere against the Zulu. Sure. So we're definitely going to take this over. They just switched from being protective over into being domineering. They want to make a subject of us. We're already a subject of them. But okay. So they capitulate. Fantastic. That is now our territory. Wait, this is all part of Somaliland? I did not realize that. That's actually huge. So presumably this is part of Somaliland too. Remarkable. That means we want to get all of those iron mines going. And this port needs to be gotten rid of for now. So what is our construction speed here? 23.6. That is noted for the moment. We're going to bring these on up. I do want to split these up a little bit, like so. We'll bring up the cotton plantations, the dye plantations. I just don't want to be building pure iron mines right now, especially not when there's this construction efficiency. So we are going to do something about the construction efficiency. I just want to get this done. I really wish we could drag and drop these. It would be so much more convenient. But for now, that will do. Beautiful. Now I want to go into our decrees. And are we doing any violent suppression here? Not currently. So I'm going to back off right now on our promoting of social mobility here. Okay, we are promoting it in Somaliland. Noted. We need to do violent suppression in Somaliland right now. The reason being we want to have quite a lot better construction efficiency there. And that definitely gave us a big boost. So that is magnificent. I'm very pleased about that one. Crystal glass has been unlocked. Okay, that gives us a production method for our glass works, and we should do that. Beautiful. Are there any law changes that we want to do here? We'll probably need to change our government here. What happens if we bring in the Oriental Orthodox Church, out of curiosity? That would allow us to put in religious schools, charity hospitals. We would need human rights to go to compulsory primary school, of course. That's interesting. Would we be lacking... No, we wouldn't be. Do it. Let's get this switched over. That brings us up in our legitimacy and gives us some additional options here. Specifically, going to religious schools is a whole lot better than no schools. So we're going to do that. Nobody's super opposed to it. So that looks good. Fractional distillation is starting to spread to us. Excellent. And we're constructing at a quasi-reasonable speed here. We could improve our construction speed. Wait, there's a private construction. Yeah, shipyards. Cool. A foreign manifesto, huh? No, we're going to censor it. I don't want to restore national militia. For now, I'm doing completely fine with our professional army. We're going to need to change it, yes. But for now, that's okay. The real question is the British Republic actually going to do anything? Can they, when we're a protectorate? They may ask or be asked to become a protectorate under an overlord without risk of war if the offer is declined. No, I think we're just a protectorate, right? We're not a subject of the British Republic. I would change over to Britain just to find out, but that would actually get rid of our achievements. You know what? I could make a save here. We make a save here, and then we switch country. That will disable achievements, but we switch country here over to Britain. The only thing I want to do, and we should be able to revert to that save and still have achievements unlocked. What I want to check now is if we do this, they're currently in this diplomatic play. But what I wanted to see if there are unavailable plays about making Dominion. Already have a diplomatic relationship less than cordial. Okay, so they can force us into becoming a Dominion. But they need to be at peace, and relationships need to be less than cordial. Okay, sounds good. So we're going to load back that save game that we just made here. That is this one. And we should still have achievements available. In theory. Yes, achievements are available. Beautiful. So now we know that relations with them have to remain at least cordial. They're currently amicable. So that seems good. We're at plus 50 right now. And that's the current maximum. So that seems fine. So no problem for the moment. We'll know if Britain is looking to do that because they're going to start harming relations with us. They'll expel diplomats. They will do all of that stuff. And that'll probably move pretty quickly, realistically. We're definitely starting to see income pour in at this point. We should expand our construction. I'm going to do it by 2 here, and we'll see how that feels. But with access to additional iron, I definitely feel like this is worth doing. I'm just going to move these up so that these are still split up a bit. They build at different speeds, so it's going to change around. That's fine. But let's go ahead and do this. We'll get some additional construction going. Now, we only have 8% chance on enacting religious schools, but we'll see how it goes. We've had good luck with this new law-changing system. No doubt about that. Britain is definitely doing stuff over here. Not a huge fan of that, but we'll see. I mean, honestly, we have enough to become super powerful right now. 2.85. I expect that to continue to drop here, but it didn't. Okay, so we're solid. Beautiful. I love it. That's really, really good. So we're going to continue to build at an accelerated speed here. We had a debate here, 10% enactment success chance, and rural folk are more interested. I like it. Do it. That's really, really good. So we're continuing to build here, and our economy is definitely starting to soar at this moment. So that's great. I wouldn't mind... Man, Britain is just doing all the things over here. They're cutting us off a little bit, but we have enough to work with, to be honest. We don't have to continue to expand from here. So this will be reasonably fine. 369 weeks right now. How long until railways? 11 months. So about a year. That's not too bad. I would like to attack these guys. They are allied with Hejaz. So what if we were to go out over here instead? I want to actually take a look at what they have. 3 logging plants, or three logging camps, rather, and 12 arable land. It's not a huge amount. That's for sure. We have gotten a good amount of natural resources, so I'm quite pleased with what we've got going on so far. I'd love to get these religious schools done. I didn't check what Britain's literacy was. 51.1? Okay, we're not super far behind them, honestly. So that's looking good. I'd really like to get all of Somaliland taken over. I don't suppose we can do that diplomatically. 73 reasons to not do this. Okay, we'd need like our own customs union for that. That's unlikely to happen. We did just drop down financially. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. That might be due to the cost of something going up. I'm not sure. British Republic is currently damaging relations with us. Okay. We'll keep an eye on this. We cannot improve relations right now, but we can counter that if it drops down below amicable. Medical degrees were just unlocked. That's cool. That allows charity hospitals. We'd be okay with that. I want to check in our institutions here. Yeah, nothing really to be done there at this moment. So we definitely need to switch Britain in their own minds, right? From being domineering. But the fact that we're already their protectorate is working in our favor there, for sure. Ooh, this is actually quite good. Newspaper endorsements. Do it. Okay. So it'll change by -1 on 2 June 1859. It's not changing much. They're only getting 2% progress per day right now because of the protectorate. But we definitely want to prevent them from dropping to below cordial. Now, they could expel diplomats. That'll deteriorate by 30. Now we begin improving relations, and we improve it by 1% per day. We're actually completely offsetting that. So that's fantastic. We'll just keep an eye on that situation. And we're continuing to construct away here. We are back to being at -10 at this moment. Iron is expensive. I think that's why. That'll probably do it. But as we get these iron mines built, it should be fine. So that's looking good. We're making solid progress here. Now, we do look quite weak to Britain. No doubt about that. If we compare ourselves to Britain here, Yeah, we are super weak, but Britain's also the #1 great power. We are their protectorate, and that is working in our favor here. Absolutely. So that's looking good. The real question is, how does this religious schools situation work out? That is the real question. Okay, so I'm just checking in here at what our costs really are. Yeah, it's pretty much just iron. That's the cost there. A campaign of banquets. Honestly? Grifter, huh? Well, do it. I want to get this passed as soon as we can. We want to get at least some education access going beyond our edicts here. China just established an interest in Ethiopia. Okay, that's exciting. We are Britain's protectorate, though, so in theory, that will help matters. But yeah, we can see that this is going to go back up to 50, and then it'll drop, and we'll have to reactivate this. I think we're going to have to be pretty active on this. Ooh, minus 17.5. Yeah, the price of iron is spiking right now. Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to move up all of these iron mines in priority. I want to work on all of these simultaneously. This one's the top priority. Thank you very much. Cool. So we're going to work just on iron for right now. We are in debt, and that does mean that we should pause our construction for a little bit here. Yeah, this is broken because we hit 50 relations now with the British Republic, which is the current maximum that we can do. So this is now going to drop back down because they're harming relations, and we need to keep an eye on that. Now I'm letting us build up some gold reserves here. Enact national militia political movement. Yeah, that's irrelevant. So religious schools are going to hopefully pass to consideration here. They did not. Minus 15% enactment time. Sure. So keeping an eye on this, this is going to drop down by 1 shortly. Very shortly. And we're going to get it set back up to go back up to 50. We want to keep this as high as possible in case they decide to expel diplomats. That would be bad for us. That would be very bad indeed. What is our current infamy, out of curiosity? 6.2? Okay, noted. So, checking in on this, there we go. We can now improve relations with them. Fantastic. And we'll do exactly that. We should definitely resume our construction. This should be enough time, I think, to get all of these iron mines built. But it is time now to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue to work on our economy and think about a long-term solution to the Britain problem. That sounds more ominous than it probably is. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, and Luhan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.